Someone asks if you're leaving already, and the first feeling that hits isn't guilt. It's relief. You give that small smile people use when they don't want to explain themselves. They laugh like they get it, but their eyes stay on you a beat too long, and suddenly the room feels colder. Because you're supposed to want more. More time, more noise, more connection. Not the quiet ride home where your shoulders drop and your chest finally lets go. And that relief does not mean something is wrong with you. It may mean your mind learned that silence feels safer than being watched. And before this is over, you'll know whether your solitude is peace or protection.
That first breath after everyone leaves is not poetic. It's physical. Your shoulders drop. Your jaw unclenches. The room stops asking you to be pleasant, responsive, interesting, available. And for a second, maybe the thought is uglier than you want to admit. I like them. I just want them gone. Behavioral psychology has a cold name for this. A conditioned safety cue. When your nervous system learns that one situation predicts relief, it starts relaxing before your mind can explain anything. That's why silence can feel stronger than company. Not because people are dangerous. Well, not always. Because people are unpredictable. A laugh can turn into a question. A pause can turn into pressure. A normal dinner can become 20 tiny calculations. Your tone, your face, your timing, whether you look present enough. Solitude removes the audience. And here's the social lie. Needing space means something is missing in you. Convenient lie. Most social life now runs on quiet access. Group chats that never sleep. Coworkers expecting warmth on command. Families treating privacy like rejection. In that world, being alone is not emptiness. It can feel like peeling off a wet coat someone made you wear all day. Some people don't hate company. They just trust silence more. And once the brain learns that quiet is the only place where nothing is being demanded, the next problem shows up. People don't even have to hurt you to exhaust you.
In a group, nothing bad has to happen for your body to start running out of fuel. Someone tells a story, someone else goes quiet, a third person checks their phone, and suddenly your mind is doing inventory on the whole room. Tone, timing, faces, the pause before someone answers. That is not boredom. It's monitoring. John Sweller's cognitive load theory starts with a blunt idea. Working memory is limited. Nelson Cohen's research puts that limit around 4 meaningful chunks at once. 4. Now, place that brain in a room full of shifting expressions, unfinished sentences, inside jokes, and the quiet fear of reacting wrong. A casual conversation turns into a crowded subway in your head, and every signal is elbowing for space.
And the culture makes it worse. Offices reward people who can fake warmth on command. Family dinners treat silence like an insult. Group chats turn a late reply into evidence. Even, "Are you okay?" can feel like someone pointing a flashlight straight into your face. People call you quiet because quiet sounds simpler than "I'm processing 16 things and trying not to disappear." Being around people can feel like holding your breath politely. And here's the part people miss. No one has to be cruel. No one has to attack you. Sometimes the exhaustion comes from translating the room before the room has even decided what it means. I just need 1 minute where nobody is reading me. That's the private thought. And that is where solitude stops being simple recovery and starts becoming something much more complicated.
Then the door closes, the noise cuts out, and relief gets there before guilt can put on its little courtroom speech. That matters. Solitude is not always isolation. Sometimes it is recovery. But when being alone becomes the only place your body feels safe, peace can start wearing a disguise. It looks calm from the outside. Inside, it may be a locked door. Developmental psychology gives this pattern a history. John Bowlby's attachment theory and Mary Ainsworth's strange situation studies showed something uncomfortable. Safety is learned through consistency. When closeness feels steady, people can leave and return without losing themselves. When closeness feels unpredictable,
distance becomes the nervous system's emergency exit. And the modern world makes that exit harder to protect. Access now pretends to be love. A missed call becomes attitude. A delayed text becomes rejection. A closed door becomes, what's wrong with you? People say they respect space until your space makes them feel less important. That's the social lie. Autonomy is not emotional cruelty. Self-determination theory treats it as a basic psychological need, not a selfish luxury. Alone is peaceful when you choose it. It becomes a cage when you need it to survive. The real question is not whether you enjoy solitude. It's whether you can still feel like yourself when someone kind is standing beside you.
So when the room finally goes quiet and your body relaxes, don't rush to call that coldness. That reaction is not proof you hate people. It is proof your body learned something before you had language for it. Attachment research, cognitive load, and sensitivity studies all circle the same uncomfortable truth. Safety is learned, and sometimes the nervous system trusts silence before it trusts closeness. Your job is not to force yourself into every room just to look normal. That's a bad trade. Your job is to notice the difference. Peace gives you back to yourself. Protection keeps you behind the door, even when no one is trying to hurt you. One is rest. The other is a locked room. Write one word: peace or protection. If this felt strangely personal, stay close. This channel is for people who feel things quietly before they can explain them. And the next question is harder. Why do certain people drain you faster than others?